people peddled rumors that Buhari was about to marry me, Minister Sadiya Farouk opens up. Humanitarian Affairs Minister Sadiya Farouk has spoken up on why rumors were peddled about her and Buhari getting married. Nigeria's Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadiq Farouk, has told Sahara reporters that reports of plans by President Muhammadu Buhari and her to get married was a ploy by some persons to distract them from the work of governance. News had gone out in October that President Buhari and Farouk, a long-time associate of his, were set to tie the nuptial knot in a high-profile ceremony in northern Nigeria. Farouk, a native of Zamfara, who has never been married, said that though she and the retired military general were quite close, having worked closely with him for over 17 years, all the while he contested and lost presidential elections, there had never been any romantic affair between them to warrant them getting married. Farouk, who spoke while reacting to a story published by Sahara reporters on December 25th, said that contrary to widespread belief, there was no time that the presidency reprimanded her over abuse of office. Sahara reporters had exclusively reported on Wednesday that the office of the president had chided Farouk over abuse of power and employment of staff beyond the financial capacity of the ministry. She was said to have refused to approve the payment for the National Homegrown School Feeding Program for Lagos, Imo, Kogi and Benue State, leading the stoppage of the planned commencement of the program in Lagos in October 2019. According to Sahara Reporters' exclusive report, staff of the ministry also lamented Farouk's overbearing exercise of power, claiming that she runs the ministry like an emperor. But giving more insight into the situation of things, the minister said that she had carried out her duties without abusing the code of conduct guiding her office. She said, "I operate an open door policy. Not at all was any senior staff of the president sent here to monitor. At no time did any from the presidency reprimand me for the activities of the ministry. I have a chief of staff who is a government worker. Of course, I have people working for me. I cannot do it alone when we need people to support us. And at no time was there any intervention of the presidency in the payment of Empower beneficiaries. There's a system in place and it is being followed. The ministry is just coming up and we are even trying to find a suitable office space. We are working as a team. All the staff are being deployed from various MDAs and we are working as a team. We are developing a strategic roadmap for the ministry and looking at the exercise laws for the agencies under the ministry. We are coming up with a policy framework. All these things take time. I have been working for President Muhammadu Buhari for the last 17 years, so I am not just coming to be part of this government. I have been part and parcel of the movement. On the talk that I and President Muhammadu Buhari had plans to marry, it was a mere rumor, and now we are beginning to understand where that emanated from. We were meant to be distracted, but we have continued our responsibilities as given by the president. I am not disputing the fact that I am close to President Buhari, having worked for him or with him for this number of years, but talk was mere rumors. Speaking further, Farouk said that there was no time that she stopped payments for the homegrown school feeding program and that all social investment schemes under her ministry had continued to go on despite glaring hurdles. Wow, this woman has finally come out to speak. And why did she take so long before she could really, come out with this? And I think it was because of this. According to her, I see rumor that people who are not really happy with the way she's handling that ministry, they are the one peddling rumors because there was a time we heard about this school feeding and homegrown, all these their programs. These are programs that's about 5 states or 4 states thereabouts that she had to hold their own portion or their own homegrown school feeding program in those particular states and social investment schemes about states Imo, Lagos, and all of that, that she had to stand on them, or she had to restrict them for being implemented in all those various states. But what she's saying now is that nothing of such happened. But of course, she's admitting that she's very, very close to the president, and she has never been married. And you know when such a thing happens, somebody who has never been married and maybe given that kind of position, but she's getting that position based on, according to what she said, that even after the during those period that the president contested and he lost, that she has been with him, and there's no doubt that they are close. And because of that, people are just trying to make peddle rumors that, oh, this and this and that. This happened since October. We heard this rumors since October, and now it's December, and it's because of this accusation again concerning this homegrown school feeding program and social investment scheme. And that's why she's coming out, because they said she withheld the programs for those particular states, and I will read about all that she did. But now she's coming out to say, no, 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 I didn't do that. No, people who are not just even people who don't know what is happening, they are the ones coming up to just, make up things. But according to her, she's ready to work, she's ready to do and take the ministry to the next level. And she's not really overstepping her boundaries, because, she's working according to the guidelines of her office. So that is what she's telling us now. But she has never been married. She's confirming the relationship, because they are very, very close, according to what she said, not what we are hearing. She said she has been very, very close with the president, and maybe that was why they are just trying to say, oh, this man, this woman, or maybe two of them have a plan together. You know that when even Buhari came, she was like, when they were asking her that, what about the rumor about her husband getting married to this Sadiya, and she said they should go and meet people who are involved. They should be able to explain. At that time, when she just nearly came, but at some point she said again that, oh, people just peddled rumors and all of that, because even her first response in the first place, when she said there was no way she could really answer that question, that they should just go and meet the people involved to answer that question, that she was not in the right, or she was not the right person to answer such questions, that the people involved should be asked. And since then, nobody even interviewed this woman, not until now that she's coming out to say, oh, this and that, and she's doing her job very well. Now she knows where the rumor emanated from. Because even this issue of a home grown school feeding, when it came out, when it happened, when people started talking about it, that she didn't even release the budget, or she didn't release the portion of the all those other states, she didn't even come out then. But now she's coming out to clear the whole stuff, and to set the record straight, according to what she's doing now. That school feeding thing too, we don't even know the impact, the positive impact it has even created for the other states that really who have really benefited from that, and they are still continuing with this thing, and we still have a lot of children who are out of school, children who are not even learning. They are not even learning anything. It's just all about feeding, feeding, feeding. They are not learning anything. It goes beyond that. Just like we always say, one meal a day. So then what happens to the rest? The rest meals the children are supposed to take. It goes beyond that thing. I think the first thing is to just get the children equipped academically, get the environment, the facilities that the children are learning from, the teachers, get them equipped. That is the most important thing. The issue of food will be taken care of by their parents. And if you hear the amount of money they've spent concerning that program, you'll be amazed. The same 37 billion naira the lawmakers are standing on their feet, that they must spend that money to renovate this thing. People have been saying, oh, can you imagine even the UK, that even they even know what they do every time. Everybody is looking up to them. Oh, these people know what they see, the way they see their sitting arrangement, they still manage. It's not all about where they sit, but in our own place, see the way they will just sit down, they will just be relaxed, see their tummy, they will just be sleeping there. The whole place is just so big, so wide, these guys cannot manage. The same money too they are spending on this school feeding, at the end of the day, what is coming out of the whole thing, they will eat, go to the toilet, and that's it. So that being said, what is important now is that this woman is saying she does not have a, that they were not getting married, but they are close, that she has been very, very close, you know, to the with the president, that she's not disputing the fact that, you know, she's close to the president and having worked with him for that years, 17 years, according to what she said. So some people still have some things to say. Someone says that marrying of multiple women is a culture of a true Fulani man, not only a tradition, but their religion permits it. Isn't the position of Nigeria to tell Mr. President what to do with his marital life? Aisha should be the one to complain, not Nigerians. However, she won't. She already knows the rules. Mr. Buhari is the president of Nigeria. He also has his own life and choices to make, which isn't stated in the constitution. Not Nigerians' business on the kind of choices he makes as soon as individual, not as president. Aisha has been complaining on social media how her husband doesn't have all the time in the world to be with her. I wonder how marrying another woman will solve this a challenge between Mr. Buhari and the dear beautiful wife. Is Mr. Buhari's decision not a social media tumor? It's now you want to open up after the cabas told you what to say. Were you deaf and dumb? You don't have respect to your children and husband. No, she's not married. She's not married. But she just deemed it fit now that she really wants to speak about it. Someone say, very beautiful indeed, but why all this not getting married? You are really beautiful. Why are you not getting married? You are beautiful. Someone say, madam, as sweet as you look. Did I hear you said that you have never been married? Yes, that was what she said. And she has been close to, close to the president. Two of them, they were really close. And they are still close, according to what she said, for over 17 years, when the man contested for election, that they've been together and all of that. And she has come to tell us what the relationship she has with the president, but not to the extent of getting married. But so she's not disputing that two of them are really close. So guys, that is just it. The woman has really cleared the air, and that's it. So let's hear your own take and let's learn from you. Put your comment below in the comment section. Bye.